Hello, humans. Welcome back to this episode. That's not what I was expecting. Welcome back to British Brews and Laughs, this little shit show we like to call our podcast. I'm Alexander.
Yes, I'm Colin.
Oh, Christ. All right.
Better known as the comedic relief of humans.
The comedic relief of humans. All right.
Oh, God. Mic stand.
Christ, what is this? This is episode 8, right? I can't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah, welcome back to episode 8. We're just going to roll with that right now. And if we're wrong, it'll be changed in the comments and you can call us dumbasses.
Yes.
Not comments in the title. Fuck me. Anyway, don't actually. No. Just leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to talk to any of you. Just kidding. Oh. Okay. Well,
I'm glad that I had that.
Welcome back. Thank you all for joining us again. For those of you that are new here, welcome. We hope you enjoy this. For those of you that are currently here, God, this sounds like a rehearsed pitch. Jesus.
It's not rehearsed.
No. For those of you that
no, it's all rehearsed. Even that little bit where he did this, the aside was scripted.
Absolutely scripted. 100%. You know it for sure, without fault.
We're going Linus Tech Tips up in this bitch.
Linus, baby, yeah.
LTTstore.com.
Not sponsored by LTTstore.com, but go check it out.
That'd be cool
stuff.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Speaking of cool stuff, we have a Patreon and merch if you are so inclined and want to rep our stuff. We appreciate it.
If you're interested by any means, go take a look-see-loo. Look-see-loo. Yeah, do it. If you want to. I'm not forcing you to. I'm not holding a gun to your head or anything, but you know.
Well, I need a drink after all that.
Well, I feel the same way. It's the middle of the week. As of recording, it's Wednesday, the 12th of May.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
So, I'm not going to do that because I can't hit that pitch. So let's go talk some libations, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Yes. You can now see only my, well, actually, you probably won't be able to see this in post, but whatever. We don't have a name for this drink. This is a drink that Alex made. So,
Well, so the placeholder name I have for it right now is called the Blossom. So, the components you're going to need for this drink. When I initially created this, it's a gin-based cocktail. Specifically using Roku Gin, which is a craft Japanese gin. The reason for that is it has certain botanicals, which I really, really find come very far forward in this drink. That's not the right way to put that. They're very present.
You've also put a lot of emphasis on the word come.
Come.
Please don't do that.
But so it gives a lot of really unique flavors with these botanicals that they use because they're very Japanese, but they're very like pretty much solely in Japan. Like I've never had them outside of that area. So you're going to have sakura flower. I'm sure I'm butchering these, so forgive me. Sakura leaf, yuzu peel, and then sencha tea or a green tea in there. So it makes for a really interesting combination of flavors, but you can use whatever gin you want. Shit, you can even use vodka, which is what's in mine right now because I'm actually out of gin at the moment, which is strange for me to have happen to me because that's pretty fucking rare.
Yes.
I have to go to the liquor store and get gin.
I didn't even pour the Curaçao.
So nice. So preferably Roku Gin if you can find it. If you can't, substitute it with a London Dry gin of your choice. You can always use Brokers, which is our preferred London Dry. Or whatever other gin you want, or vodka, you can substitute that in there as well. And then orange Curaçao, we're using Ferrand Pierre. If I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, sorry. Colin can show you the bottle again if you need to see that. But that's the dry. That's the dry Curaçao. Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna make you work.
Now I gotta go grab it again behind me.
Yeah, get it, slave. So. That's a dry Curaçao that I use for this, and that's the dry Curaçao I personally use for all of my cocktails. It's phenomenal. Fuck, man, I'm sounding like a politician at this point. It's phenomenal. But I highly recommend it. Also, that's a 3D printed bottle opener that Colin made, and it fits bottles perfectly. It's pretty dope.
Look at this. Look, it just sits there.
It's awesome. So that's the dry Curaçao, and then you're going to use Fever Tree Sparkling Grapefruit. If you haven't heard of Fever Tree, they are a freaking incredible company. They make my favorite tonic waters personally. They're not cheap. Let me preface this. They are not cheap, but they are the best tonic waters to use. Period.
Yes.
Their flavors are phenomenal. Everything that they make, I've never had anything bad. So again, you're going to use grapefruit.
Also, don't do what I did and stir all of the fizz out.
Yeah, no, don't do that. But measurements wise,
professional.
You're going to use 1.5 ounces of the Roku Japanese craft gin, or 1.5 ounces of the gin of your choice, or vodka, 1/2 ounce of the Pierre Ferrand orange Curaçao. Oh, not orange Curaçao, but just dry Curaçao. But it is predominantly orange based. And then 1/2 ounce of lime juice, preferably fresh limes squeezed from the source. If not, you can always use the bottled lime juice. No one's going to judge you for that. And if they do, fuck them. That's just bullshit.
He's judging you.
So, thanks, Colin. You interrupted my flow, prick.
Good.
And then after all of that's in the glass, give that a stir initially. And then top with your Fever Tree grapefruit, sparkling grapefruit.
Finish the bottle off.
And then if you want to, you can give that a very, very light single stir just to help incorporate everything. And then you are all set to go. There's no additional garnishes for this when I built it. If I do end up adding those, we will adjust that in the description. But as it stands right now, it's just plain. There's no garnish, nothing fancy with it. It's very simple.
Just plain, no cheese, nothing. Plain.
But it is fucking delicious.
Yes, it is.
So
I love it.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, cheers.
Cheers.
Halfway through the week.
That's very good.
It's light. It's refreshing. It's not heavy.
Yes.
Very citrus forward.
Yes.
Excellent for spring, summer. It's back.
Dude, it's the camera. I've determined it's because it's over there too. That is upsetting. I've had this camera for only a few months.
Rip.
I'll be contacting Canon. God damn it! Who is blooping?
Blooping.
Quit it. Someone is blooping in Discord. Stop it.
Flooping. To quote Gavin from the slow-mo guys, flooping.
Fucking love those guys.
Also, yes, for those of you that are watching the video of this, yes, I am wearing a suit. And if you judge me for that, I'll shampoo my crotch.
I hope you do that anyways.
Hey, you should wash your down unders. If you don't, you're a disgusting human being, and I don't want to talk to you.
This is
also,
what I had.
if you're the type of guy that says, no, I don't wash my butthole because that's gay, I don't want to be around you. That's gross.
I mean,
so you're telling me you're walking around with dookie ass all the time.
I mean, don't stick your finger in there.
Well, you don't need to finger your rectum by any means, but like fucking wipe your ass clean, dude.
Oh, God damn it.
But that goes for anybody.
Yes.
For Christ's sake. We don't have bidets here. You wipe with toilet paper, sometimes it smears and you don't know it. So when you take a shower, please thoroughly cleanse yourself.
I don't know about you. I'm gonna have a bidet here in the next couple months.
Do us all a favor. Do your fellow humans a favor. And do a favor for yourself. And thoroughly do a job of cleaning your asshole.
Yes. There's the rant of the episode, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn.
This time sponsored by Buick. I'm just kidding. It's not sponsored by Buick.
Also, I would never be sponsored by Buick because it's terrible. I don't like Buick. Sorry for those of you that like Buick, but their cars look like shit.
You know what? Sorry, you're wearing a suit. We'd be sponsored by Lincoln.
Hell no. Fuck Lincoln.
Also, I had one of these before the episode. I guess it's backwards for you guys for some reason, but
yeah, buddy, those Sargento's balanced brakes. Hell yeah.
It's a mini charcuterie tray without any meats.
Oh,
Pepper
man.
Jack and Colby Jack.
I gotta have my meats, man.
That landed on my studio monitor.
I gotta have my meats, regardless of what it is, whether it's charcuterie, tapas, pinchos, whatever you want, whatever language that you want to, call, your snacky foods in. I gotta have my meats in there.
That's fair.
Gastronomy is key to my enjoyment of life.
So, while we're still near libations and everything, when I was at the store earlier, I've already shown you this, Alex, but not anyone else. I was checking out and I saw these little cans at the checkout. I was like, what the heck are these? And the guy's like, oh, they're drinks in a can. I was just like, what? And I look over. They have little things like this. It is a White Russian cocktail in a can that you literally just pour over ice, and then you have a White Russian.
For the ultra lazy alcoholic in your life.
There you go.
That was a
nice.
Weak one. I also turned off to the side of the microphone to try and dampen the noise. I could have hit the mute button, but that requires me to take this finger and press things. And sometimes I feel lazy.
That's.
He was going to say, that's fair.
I'm glad you picked up on what I did.
But no, this asshole decided I'm just going to press my mute button just because that's how I roll.
It didn't work at all.
Boy, don't throw bottle caps at your screen, even though you've said several times these monitors need to die.
I need an excuse to buy new monitors because I'm still rocking the 1080p 60 hertz. Okay. They don't need to die. I would like them to die so they give me an excuse to buy a new monitor.
See, ladies and gentlemen, let me preface this. He said, they don't need to die, but I want them to.
Yes.
So then I have an excuse to buy new monitors.
Also,
I don't think you need an excuse. If you would like new monitors, get new monitors.
I need an excuse because my bank account will cry.
Well, fucking save some money and then buy new monitors.
My bank account's already crying. Anyways,
isn't everybody's bank account crying perpetually?
Yeah, it's fair.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but the vast majority.
Yeah. So Hannah has been, or she wanted me for the longest time to 3D print her. I didn't mean to show that on camera yet. Whatever. She wanted me to 3D print her an Infinity Gauntlet from, I almost just said Game of Thrones.
Yes. The Infinity Gauntlet is from Game of Thrones. When Jon Snow knelt in front of Daenerys Targaryen going, "You're my queen." And then he pulled out the fucking glove and then snapped. And everybody died. Would have been a better ending than season 8.
Yep. But I realized that the model, at least the one that would fit on your hand, is slightly too big for my 3D printer. And I was just like, this is going to take forever. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. And then I found a different. And I'm going to show you this. You know what this is?
Listen, if you're a nerd, you know what the fuck that is. If you don't, well, let me tell you. That is the front end barrel to Han Solo's DL-44 blaster pistol from Star Wars.
There you go.
Well,
so I'm 3D printing that for her.
Fuck. Technically the muzzle brake.
Yes. Nice job.
My hands are over my fucking gain dials. And my pinky finger just so happens to wander over to the sampler pads.
That sounds about right.
Or the stinger pads, and then it just went off.
Oh.
The sax man is here. Shut up, phone. Shut the
I'm a sax man.
phone. Did I ask you to tell me things? No, I did not. So please stop it.
I had that happen the other day with my watch. Siri just comes over and she's just like, an ear. I was like, what?
No, I can tell you sufficiently after owning just a regular physical watch, I don't wear my smartwatch anymore. Because I hated getting notifications constantly all the time. Like my wrist was constantly vibrating with notifications from fucking Discord and email and just everything.
That's why you disable Discord's notifications.
I did, and then my watch said no.
That's unfortunate. I have all of my my Discord notifications delivered what's called silently. So it just it pops up, but I have to scroll up in my notification center for them to open. So I still get them and I still get notified, but it doesn't like.
But also, anytime it's on my wrist, I notice how large it is, and it makes me want to puke.
That's fair. I mean, those gears are very large.
It's it's a Samsung gear. I think it's a gear. I think it's the 3rd gen or whatever the fuck. I don't know which generation they're on anymore. But it's large as shit compared to this fucker. And I was like, holy Christ, that thing is huge. So about the only time I wear it anymore is when I'm in the gym or I'm on my runs.
That's fair.
And that's
on that top. Ooh.
Go ahead.
On that topic, I just remembered, I just ordered, and this is fine to say on the podcast because she does listen to the podcast, but she's not going to listen to it that quickly. And it comes out on a Friday, which means she's going to come over here right afterwards. But I just bought Hannah her new Apple Watch because she has been rocking not the 1st generation, the OG Apple Watch. This son of a bitch is so old, literally nothing can run on it. Everything is hosted directly on the phone and it lags like nobody's fucking business.
Woof.
And the battery lasts until like 3 PM if you put it on at like 8:30.
Woof.
It's bad.
That's bad. That is bad.
So I bought her the new watch because Apple Card and 24-month financing at 0% is really nice. And 3% cash back.
I gotta get that cash back though.
I would say not sponsored by Apple, but I don't think Apple sponsors anyone.
I doubt it.
I know Tesla doesn't. So, God, I wish they did. Even though we don't have enough of an audience to get that. That'd be cool though. Be fucking cool. It's like, hey, Elon.
You wanna
you wanna send me a little Tesla Roadster ride on?
Could I get a car, please, Mr. Elon Musk?
That's going in the clip compilation.
Yes, going in the clip compilation is going to be, could I get a car, please, Elon Musk?
I think it's more the fact that it's you saying it with the really deep voice.
It's me saying it. Well, for that variant, I did pitch my voice up, and it hurts for me to do that, but I do it anyways for everybody else because it's funny.
Yes.
Speaking of having to pitch my voice, so we had a dinner party last weekend that I hosted, and so I was out at the liquor store on like Thursday. I was doing some wine hunting. Which we should do eventually on this podcast, is I should do some wines because I have some really good shit that I would like to introduce people to that they probably have never heard of.
Yeah.
But so I'm out doing that and I get a text from Colin's girlfriend saying, hey, can you do your Jar Jar? I told my coworkers that you do a Jar Jar impression and they want to hear it. So I text her saying, well, I would try doing it over, the like most text message or SMS applications have a voice memo feature. And so I did it over voice memo, and it just sounds like shit. It sounds utter garbage. And I go, wow, that sounds terrible. So I text her saying, I would send it over voice memo, but it sounds like trash. And then I get a response, nice, with a period. I go, what the hell did I say? Listen, it doesn't do it justice. Send. And then I put my phone away and I'm browsing through the wine aisles, and then I go, I think I'm texting her, and I go, rest assured, I will send a higher quality one when I get home. And that went to Colin.
I was very confused. I'm like, either he's being incredibly well spoken while talking dirty to somebody, or it's something I don't know.
And so,
but rest assured, I will take a recording of it when I get home.
But so immediately,
yes, I will check it. Very good for you.
So immediately, I realize my fuck up. I'm like, oh Christ! I'm like, that was meant for Hannah, not for you. And so I send that to her. I finish all my wine hunting. I get home. I pop on my computer. I jump into my Reason DAW. I record a high fidelity variant of my Jar Jar impression. Export that. And then I had to create a separate Discord server, upload it to a Discord server to then get it from my phone and send it via a text message. I do that, and then I just get the fucking spinning wheel of utter demise. It's like, it doesn't want to send it. Like, fuck me. Okay, guess I'm doing the voice memo. So I do it via voice memo, send it that way, and I go, well, I tried doing it this way. Here's fucking muffled Jar Jar. And then I check 15 minutes later. The high fidelity one is sent, including the voice memo variant. I spent
beautiful
almost an hour the process of getting the high fidelity Jar Jar to my phone to send via text message took almost up to an hour.
You know there's Google Drive, right?
You know what you can do, Colin? You can go fuck yourself. That's what you can do.
No.
Pardon my French, monsieur, but you can fuck right off.
God fucking damn it.
That's how I feel.
All right.
Yeah, it was an interesting event. Let's just put it that way. And then we're having the dinner party, and I ask her, so hey, how did the Jar Jar impression go over? And then evidently nobody got to hear the fucking thing. So I went through all of this shit, and nobody fucking heard it. I am upset. I am upset.
I can tell.
I put in so much effort. If you're going to ask me to do it right now, I can. Ow, my fucking wrist. Oh, it just popped.
What did you... What the fuck did you do?
Oh, my wrist does that sometimes. My hands were like this, and I twisted, and then it just popped.
Ow. Well, okay.
Listen, I might look 22, about to be 23 on the exterior of my body. My insides are in their 80s.
That's accurate.
Listen, you know what time I fell asleep last night? 8:30.
I was gonna say 8:30.
I went to bed at 8:30 last night. No shit. I'm sitting here in my bed reading. And I start to just kind of tip sideways a little bit. So I finished the chapter I was on, put my fucking bookmark in, stuck it up on my shelf, turned the lights off, and went the fuck to sleep. I went to bed at 8:30. Look, I normally go to bed by 9. Like usually I'm in bed by 8:45 to 9 o'clock at night.
Yep.
I went to sleep at 8:30. That's early by my standards.
And then there's me who like goes to bed at 11:45.
And then I woke up at 4:30 a.m.
Get that early morning special.
Because that's my sleep schedule. I wake up
at the local diner.
You lot will think I'm probably fucking insane for my sleep schedule, but it is what it is. It's just what I do, and I get a lot of shit done.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Like I don't know what else to tell you. My sleep schedule is bonkers. It's not Mark Wahlberg level insane. He gets up at like 2-3 in the morning. But it's Mark Wahlberg, and he does a lot of shit.
I know you think that you've talked your way away from it, but you still haven't done your Jar Jar.
I'll get to it in a second. You're a fucker. Anyways.
Beautiful.
That's part of it. Yeah, I get up at 4:30. Today I got up my normal time, 4:30 a.m. 4:30. Jesus Christ.
4:80.
4:80 a.m.
4:80 a.m.
4:80 a.m.
What accent would that be?
The radio station. You're listening to 4:80 a.m.
You're listening to WHQV 98.9, The Rock.
98.9 The Rock, you bastard. Anyways.
Mix 93.3.
God damn it.
I don't even think they use that jingle anymore.
So I get up at my regular time, which is 4:30. And then I was like, I debated on going lifting today. And then I went, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go for a run. And my usual run, I normally will just do 2 to 3 miles. No, today I said, fuck it. I'll do 4.
And this is why he's more in shape than I am. My fat ass would do one singular mile and be panting at the end.
So that's how I started my morning today. Was 4:30 a.m. Wake up, brew my first cup of coffee, go down to the basement, read a chapter of my giant ass book, finish that, go back upstairs, have my second cup, eat my initial fuel, go for a fucking 4-mile run, then come back, then stretch, and then eat my breakfast.
Wait, are you hoarding your fuel?
No.
You did hear about that, right?
No, I have not. What is this that you speak of, sir?
So I believe the East Coast is apparently
is this with
hoarding gas?
The cyber attack?
The
pipeline?
The ransomware on the Indiana pipeline or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I found out it was not on the pipeline itself. It was on the accounting side of it, like the business side of it, not the pipeline side of it. So they shut the pipeline down over an abundance of caution, which is fair, but because someone in the comments of a Reddit post was just like, why the fuck is that on the internet for somebody to get to? And I'm sure it's probably not, but if it is, that's fucking stupid.
Oh no, Misa go bye crazy. There you go. I snuck it in there. I'll have you know that physically hurts me to do. It physically hurts me to do it. But I do it for you all. Because I love you. Not in the way you think.
I wanted to say I love you too.
You should have said it, damn it. I mean, you did, but it would have been funnier if you just went straight up and just went for it.
I hit my tooth.
Dude, I hate that. I hate when my glass like touches my front teeth, but if you like, it's not a lot of force, but it's enough. And you go, "Oh, fuck me! Do I have like a chipped tooth now?"
Yeah,
that's the worst. Or if you like your straw disappears from your drink, you go to take a sip and like because usually you'll put your tongue usually goes out to like contact the straw. It's like your feeler device. So you're like, like a little bit, you'll like find the straw and then you go good. But then when you don't find the straw, you're like, oh shit. So you're playing this dangerous game where you're like, because usually you're in conversation with someone. So you're trying to keep like, some form of eye contact. So you're not looking for the fucking straw. You're looking at the person. And then you get stabbed by the straw.
I'm concerned. Hannah was calling me. She only calls me when something's wrong. Oh no.
Ruh-roh. And then you feel like a complete moron.
Or when you're like looking for your straw and you just keep going.
Yeah.
Like following it around the glass.
Yeah, you look like a savage. If you can't find the straw, the golden rule is take your fucking fingers and grab the bitch.
Wink.
Take your finger, grab the bitch, and then sip. This is the gesture. Kind of looks like I'm holding a giant girthy dick. But
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but
I'm just gonna point out the obvious, okay? Look, it's there. If I don't say it, somebody else is gonna say it. So I'm just gonna say it. Are you that one person that's in a library that's always just obnoxiously loud?
Me in a library? That's good, man.
I mean, it's a funny, that's a funny joke. But you're over here taking an aggressive slurp, and I swear to God, I've seen people like that in libraries before.
No, I just think it's fun to do close to the microphone.
Where like they'll have like a can of soda or something, and they do that. Or they have a bag of chips and they just unnecessarily like reach their hand in there and then just start like rummaging their hand around inside the bag so it just crinkles a shitload. So it's just obnoxiously loud. And I'm like,
get a plate or a napkin.
Dude,
go to the bathroom, get paper towels.
I want to take the Encyclopedia Britannica right now, put it in your mouth, and then punch it. Stop it.
So it's a weird version of curb stomping, except instead of stomping on a curb, you punch somebody with the encyclopedia.
Well, no, predominantly it's for breaking. You're trying to break someone's jaw. That or dislocate their mandible.
I understand why she's freaking out. It is not something that I'm going to say on the podcast, but I understand why she's freaking out. Well, she may be moving in full time. I'm just kidding.
That would be great.
Like now is when we disconnect her bank from her mother and
time to get her the fuck out of there.
Just fucking many ahs.
Many ahs.
So many ahs. I need to do this with my mustache. I'm gonna face part and do this.
That's gross.
It looked really weird, didn't it? What the? Why do I feel like? What's this face look like? Some weird animation style.
I don't know, but I don't like it, dude. I don't like that. Like you get this because naturally when you smile, you have very like high cheekbones here. So you get these indents right here.
Yes.
When you pull your mustache out, it makes it even more prominent. It's just bizarre.
Yeah.
But shout out to anybody that can rock a mustache. I can't grow facial hair worth a shit. I mean, I can. I'm just like, no, shave all that shit off. Because it don't look good. It looks a little pedo-y, and I'm not about that life. So, except for like this week, I just shaved for the first time this week. because I've been slammed with finals. Those of you that don't know, yes, I'm in college. Again, listen, I've done college 2 different times. All right, this is my 3rd go of it.
I've done it 4 times, technically. I think.
Don't be ashamed to like.
First time failed, second time failed, came back, did it a 3rd time, gave up, and then finally went to vocational school. So yeah, 4 times. But hey, I have an apartment. I can afford things. So
life has a funny way of working itself out.
Yes.
And you will change over time too. You will gain a whole different perspective. You'll find something you want and you'll fucking figure out how to get it.
Yep.
We're going into the deep talk section right now, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle the fuck up because it's about to get deep.
Deep.
One of my favorite books, and I highly recommend for people to check this. It's not a hard read. It's not a long read. It's really fucking easy. But it's called Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko Willink. For those of you that don't know who Jocko Willink is, he's a former Navy SEAL. He is all over the internet. His podcast, massive. He has a huge following. This man just grinds all the time. He runs multiple different businesses. He is just a tank of a human being. And after reading his book, I implemented some of his strategies. I got disciplined about something, knew what I want, fucking went, and I'm going for it. And I've never felt better in my entire life. This round of attempting college for me, I've actually applied myself and I'm pulling the best grades I've ever pulled my entire life, even in subject matters where I have severely struggled. Mathematics specifically, that has been a very difficult area for me, besides geometry. Like any algebra class just is so hard for me to do. But I barreled my ass through it, and I've gotten through it and done it, and I feel so good about myself. So get disciplined about something. If you feel lost, like aim at something, like find something and aim at it, for God's sake, because you're not doing yourself any favor just meandering through the sea of life with no direction at all.
Yes. Also, if you don't know where to go in life, like if you don't know what profession to do and you're smart with computers and you're good with people, go into IT.
Mm-hmm.
You can move up very quickly. And there's a lot of places where you can get trained. Trying to make this look better.
There are so many options for you to find a successful path in the journey of your life.
Yes.
You just have to be disciplined enough to go look for it and get after it.
Yes.
Literally, my screensaver on my phone is get after it. From Jocko Willink. He has a coffee mug. Well, it's a tea mug, but it's a 16-ounce tea mug that I want to get. And that's what it says on it. It just says get after it. So when I look at it, I feel like a lazy piece of shit. And then I work even harder to ascertain what I want. Again, just fucking pick something and go for it. Sure, it might not be the exact right thing, but you will begin to expose yourself. Different subject matters, a variety of different fields, and you will find something you like, and then you will change direction. Do not be afraid. Like, if for me, I screwed up my first year of college hardcore beyond any recognition because I stopped attending because I hated it. But I would drive to fucking campus, sit in the car, and wallow in my self-pity. And then leave. Like, I would wait until class was done like I was attending and then leave. But I would just sit there hating every second of my existence. So then I went to a different school. I went to Berklee College of Music for a year. I enjoyed it, but I ultimately found out not what I wanted to do for a career. So then I went and I worked for a while. I worked for 2 years after that. And then I was like, well, shit, I got to figure something out. And so I thought about a military path. So I went through all that and then ultimately decided for myself, no, that's not going to work out for me. I don't think that's the right path for me to take. And now I'm back in school. I know what I want, which is cybersecurity and IT. Again, IT field. Both of us we love tech, so it makes sense. And so I know where I want to go. I'm in an associate program. I'm in an associate's program right now at a community college. After I finish this, I want to look at bachelor's programs to see what's out there and likely pursue that and then get in and start working. So, and that journey took me a long time to figure out. You don't have to know precisely what you want. The notion that you should know what you want to do when you're in high school is a bunch of horse shit.
Yep.
I know people that did know and they went and did that thing and now they're doing what they wanted to do. And that's awesome. But the vast majority of people have zero fucking clue as to what they want to do for, the rest of their life after they get out of high school.
Life is not a race.
No.
Don't compare yourself to other people, because if you do that, you're going to find yourself hating yourself every day and you're just going to wallow in your self-pity. You're just going to sit there and be like, I'm not doing shit. Why am I such a piece of shit? And you're just going to keep putting yourself down. This is some really deep talk for this podcast, but fuck it. Yeah, no, don't ever compare yourself to other people unless you're saying this is where I want to get and setting that as a goal.
Yes.
If you're comparing yourself to other people saying they're this age, I'm this age, how are they doing this and why am I not? And then hating yourself for it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's incredibly unhealthy.
Yeah, no, that's not what you want to do at all. You want to set goals that you can ascertain, like that you could reasonably achieve, right? But don't just go for the biggest goal fucking possible. Go for small incremental goals that you can shoot for and get to and achieve. And then go to the next tier up and the next tier up and the next after that. Continue to build. It's not just I go from fucking 0 to 100 at all. It doesn't work. It's not feasible because you will just plateau. You will burn yourself out real fast. And just don't be afraid to explore things. Be honest with people going like, look, I have zero clue what I want. Like, I honestly to God don't know, but I want to explore some things. So do it. Go explore some options. And eventually, one of those options you might end up finding you really have an interest in, and then you dive deeper and deeper, and then you figure it out. So, like, I know some parents will, not like me for saying this if they end up hearing this. It's my firm belief that not everybody is ready to go to college immediately after they graduate high school.
Yes.
Honest to God, I think a gap here between that, or a 2-year period between that, where they just work, like just fucking work a job.
Or go traveling if they can afford it.
Or do that is a great option. Because again, like I said, the vast majority of people have zero fucking notion as to what they want to do or what they want to be. They think they know, but they really don't. The only reason they think that they know is because people have pretty much pressured them into a certain, area of like expertise or a field.
Yes.
But they really don't know because they haven't had the chance to explore it. Like, I know it took me forever to figure out, that I wanted to go into information technology because it wasn't a field that was really, looked at when I was in high school. It wasn't pushed by any means. I mean, the only IT we had was a game design, like 2 game design classes.
Yeah.
That was it. I took one of them and it was kind of fun. But I
did too.
One of the things that really showed me that I was interested in IT was building my own fucking computers. I was like, ooh, I really like tinkering with it. That's fun. Like, I enjoy that. I think it's fascinating. Because to most people, a computer is fucking magic. Most people do not know how most of their devices actually function. To most people, it's fucking magic. And in the sense of the word, technology is magic to a certain degree.
I mean, we really don't. I mean, we know how to work it, but we don't know. We don't know how a processor works.
Precisely. I mean, but you have to be a specialist to understand how a processor works.
Yes.
You have to have a certain level of knowledge within that field, and you make processors to understand how they function.
You make process to make processors.
The big brain.
It's big brain time.
It's big brain time. We just got super deep, folks. Again.
Yes, we did.
You know, if you feel directionless and lost, aim at something, please. Like, just shoot for something. I mean, anything. Pick a subject matter and just fucking go for it. Like, even if it's not like the most interesting thing for you in the world, just shoot for something. Because having zero goal or anything at all just does you no good. It just doesn't. And I can speak from experience. It just does nothing for you at all. You will just be astray in the sea that is life. So, deep thoughts. I should fucking make that a stinger, honest to God. Because it always happens.
It does. We always talk
on these tangents, and then we go into the deep shit. Like, we'll be like, yeah, haha, funny, and then we go into deep shit.
It's like, haha, funny. Life is a battle. Just really fucking.
Life is war.
War has changed. I can't do a Solid Snake.
War has changed.
I was more going for a Jacksepticeye doing Solid Snake impression.
I don't do a snarled snake. Yo, what is Snarled Snake? Is that like Great Value brand Solid Snake?
No, it's Kirkland Signature.
Kirkland Signature brand Solid Snake.
Yes, you get it. You get it in bulk.
You get it in bulk. Okay. Right on.
Multiple Snarled Snakes.
Snarled Snake.
It's just different enough so they don't sue.
Just enough. It's like Mikey Mouse.
Yes. It's Michael. It's Michael Mouse.
Michael Mouse. No, Mikkel Mouse.
Hollywood would take that and make it so subtly racist.
Oh yeah,
they would.
Absolutely.
Going off of Gabriel Iglesias' joke, when they have a Hispanic person in a recording booth and they ask them to put a little spice on it, that's just meaning make it sound Mexican. And it's horrifically racist. But goddamn, the joke that he tells is really funny. Because he says it so loudly and directly into the microphone. It's beautiful. I respect that, man.
Dude, how can
also, side note.
How can you diss Fluffy?
Yeah. Either way. Oh, side note, I meant to say, I'm getting 3 Lou Malnati's pizzas on Wednesday.
I'm jealous.
My dad just texted me. He's just like, hey, I can get 6 Lou Malnati's pizzas for $88. Do you want to go halvesies? I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what you say when someone says you want to go halvesies on Lou Malnati's. For those of you that aren't from Chicago, you don't understand. Those of you that are, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Or you prefer Giordano's over.
Or that.
In which case, fuck you.
Listen, I will eat both. I will not turn down either if they are in front of me because I don't fucking get them here.
If somebody suggests... If somebody suggests Giordano's over Lou Malnati's, I will unfriend you. I will block you.
I will cancel you personally.
No. Yes. No. Same thing if you prefer the White Sox over the Cubs. Fuck you.
Sorry, one of my former coworkers and managers from one of the pizzerias, from the pizzeria I used to work, who was a White Sox fan. That was one of my favorite. We would always give each other shit, and it was so fun. And it was in such a joking manner. It was great.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not being serious about this, but like,
no, it is deadly serious. God damn it!
Damn it!
North side.
Yeah, fuck you, South side.
For those of you that don't understand what we're speaking about, there's the north side of Chicago and the south side of Chicago, and they are
South side
very split. North side is Chicago Cubs. South side is White Sox.
Yes. Also, what condiment do we not put on hot dogs?
Ketchup, motherfucker.
Thank you.
We don't put ketchup on sausages, goddammit. And a hot dog is a damn sausage.
I realized I spit that out on camera.
You put ketchup on sausage, it's sacrilege. It's wrong.
This has been our Chicago segment here on Bitters, Brews, and Laughs. Thank you.
It's fucking wrong. You put ketchup on sausage, I will disown you. It's not okay. Stop it. I don't
Honestly,
approve of it.
I don't put anything on hot dogs.
The only thing I put on hot dogs is when I eat hot dogs, they're Chicago style hot dogs. Period.
That's
End
fair.
of story.
That's fair.
That is the only way I eat hot dogs.
Chicago style dogs. That's New York.
That's very New York.
Chicago is not though.
It's not even New York. It's the stereotypical New York accent.
Stereotypical, hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah,
it's that.
That'll just get you punched.
Yes. Oh, it did get somebody punched. Did you see the video of the dude saying he said it in public and some woman came up and said, that is not how we speak. And then she keeps walking and he says something else stereotypical and she turns around and grabs him by the shirt.
I think he says, forget about it. If I remember right. Yeah. Like, yeah, you're a fucking asshole. You're an asshole tourist.
Yes.
What you are.
Yes.
Like.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm empty. So.
I'm empty. So.
That's been this episode of Bitters, Brews, and Laughs.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening, watching, whatever you do. Thank you. Except for you, Steve. I don't know.
Steve, you're a bastard.
We love you, Steve. If there's a Steve listening, thank you.
You're a dope human.
Yes.
We appreciate you very much.
Yes, we appreciate everybody for watching.
And or listening.
Yes.
To this.
If you don't watch, you should come check out our YouTube channel. You can see us and our
You can see my physical
faces.
You can see my physical face, which does not match the voice. I swear to Christ. Look at my face if you watch it. Look at my face and then tell me the voice doesn't match. You can call it bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. This is what I sound like.
It is not bullshit. I am regularly in person with him, and unless he has some really fucking good something that alters his voice in real life, that's his real voice.
So, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode, which we believe is episode 8. Again, if it's not, you can call us idiots, and it'll be changed in the title.
I'm fairly certain it is.
Well, goddamn.
This has been Bitters, Brews, and Laughs. Thank you, everybody.
Fuck.
I'm Alex, apparently.
Yeah, he's Alex. I'm Colin. No, that's fucked up. Fucking take two, bitches.
I'm Colin.
I'm Alexander.
This has been Bitters, Brews, and Laughs.
Oh,
cheers, everyone.
Oh, God. Cheers.